Okay, so today, because of our shortened class period, we will not be doing anything new. We're going to be doing exactly what we did on Friday. Okay. Fourth period had no homework. They got it done, over with. I actually collected it because they were all done. Okay, so we'll see how that works out for you guys. What's going to happen is we're going to do a section, and then you're going to do a section, and then we're going to do a section, and you're going to do a section. If we get all the way through it, we get all the way through it. I'll collect it, and we'll be done. Fair enough? Okay, so all of this is basically knowing how to use your calculator in part A. Do you guys see how I have them separated out like A, B, C, D, and E? Hello? Yes? Okay, so let's start with part A. How do you read this? What does this little 3 up here on this 343 mean? It's not a power. Oh, it starts with an R. No. Pick a different vowel. Root. It's a root. We have mentioned roots on Friday, yes? Okay, so to read this is the third root of 343. Does everybody see that okay? To read this is the fifth root of 1024. Everybody good there? Now, the question is, do you remember how to put this in your calculator? Okay, so if you have a calculator like mine, one of these, you're going to type in your root first. So you're put in your 3. Put in your 3. Then you're going to hit your second button, and you should have a button that has a little x square root on it. Okay, and then you're going to put in your 343 and press equals. Okay, I'll be around here and help the rest of you guys that have a different calculator. After today. Okay. Okay, folks, so let's get back to this here. Did everybody get 7 for that answer? Yes? Okay, can we go over to number 2, please? What is the fifth root of 1024? 4. Now, we're going to skip this one. Actually, we're going to skip all of these over here, and let's do all the radical ones first. Good? Okay, how about the fourth root, hold on, of 2401? 7. I want to make sure everybody's good with these numbers. Luke, are you good with this being 7? You're doing it? I just gave you a calculator. You actually going to do it? Tyler, how about you? You guys can go ahead and do the rest of those radical ones. What'd you get there, Tyler? The fourth root of 2401. You get this one for me? The fourth root of 2401. 7. How we doing, guys? Good. Sarah, you're good. Cody, you're good. Okay, what do we get for the sixth root of 64? 2. Everybody's good there? Yes. Okay, how about the third root of 1331? 11. And how about the fourth root of 6561? 9. Okay, so everybody's good with the radicals then, right? Yes? Okay, so let's go over to the power ones. These are actually a lot easier to put in. All you're going to do is you're going to type in your 512. You're going to hit your power button, which for most of you, it's this button right here. And then you're just going to put in your fraction of 1/3. Okay, folks, so what did we get for number 3? 8. Did we get on to number 6? 512. Then you hit this key down here. And then 1/3. Good? Okay, what did we get for 243 to the 1/5? 3. And how about 4096 to the 1/4? 8. Okay, so everybody's good there? Okay, so I'm going to give you a minute, and I want you to go ahead and do part B. If you haven't already, go ahead and do part B. Do all of part B, guys. You should be able to handle all of those. When I'm done, you can. How's everybody doing? Just fine? Can we move on, or you want me to give you another minute? Another minute? You're good? Are you good with all those other ones or no? Okay, so don't just sit there. You have to ask me, okay? I've never told anybody no that I'm not going to help them. rest of these we're not actually going to use our calculator for. We won't need it. We're just rewriting them. Let's do one of these. Good? Is that good? Okay, let's move down to part C, folks. It says rewrite each expression in radical form. You guys know what a radical is. It looks like that. What number do we assume is right here if there's nothing written? Nope. 2. This is a square root. Doesn't square mean a power of 2? So if we don't see anything there like that, we assume it's a 2. Okay. I need to remind you how we do these fractions. You guys agree that x is my base here, correct? Okay. This part is my base. This numerator is the power. This denominator is the root. So we're going to use that and we're going to rewrite these things. Can you tell me what the base is on number 19? So that 14 is going to go under the square root. What is the power on that 14? A 1? Do I need to write a power of 1 over here? No. What's the root on that 14? 2. Do you need to write the 2 over here? No. In fact, if you write a little 2 right here, I'm going to mark it wrong. Okay? But you can write the little 1 right here. That's okay. All right? But putting the 2 out there is definitely not acceptable. Everybody all right with that? Yes? Number 20, be careful. What is your base here? X is your base. So that's going to go under the radical. What's the power on that x? 1. What's the root? So I'm just going to leave it like this. Everybody good? What about that 5? What a coefficient on the outside? Folks, you have to write it as big as a radical. If you write it little up here, that's wrong. It's not a root. Okay, it's a coefficient. So that 5 needs to be rewritten like that. Everybody okay with that? Yes? Okay, what's your base on number 21? A y. What's the power on that y? A 1. What's the root on that? 2. And what about that 17? Coefficient out front. You may. Yep. Everybody doing all right here? Yes? What's up with number 22? The base. Perfect. What's the power on that? And the root? 2. Now you guys will notice that these are all 1/2 powers, aren't they? Because that's the most common that we're going to see. Okay. Well, how about the base of number 23? Z. What's the power? The root? What do I do with the 6? It's a coefficient. Are we all following A-okay so far? Yes. Okay, last one in this section. What is my base? The power, the root, and then that 19 goes out front. What do you guys think so far? Just fine? Okay, so you do section D. You do section D. Actually, can you guys look at number 26 on section D before you get going? What's the base on that one? Just B. So put your B under your radical. What is the power on that B? And the root is a 2. Now, what are you going to do with the 19A? It's the coefficient. It's going to go all the way out front. And you have to write it as big as that radical. Okay? Everybody all right with that? Okay. So you go ahead and finish all those up. All right. You okay? Question for me? Which one? Oh, I can read. You're fine. 7, A, and B are all the base. Do you guys see a number? What number is that? 28? Do you see how they're all in parentheses there in number 28? So they all go underneath the radical. Fair enough? Can we try and finish up this last section? Yes? Okay, now we're going the other way. Do you guys, Now we're going the other way. Do you see how they already have radicals in them? Yes? So now we're going to take them and write them with exponents. This should be on the back, I believe, of your sheet, right? Yes? Okay, so here we go. What's the base in number 31? 27G. Now, since that whole thing is the base, it needs to be in parentheses. What is the power on that? A 1, and what's the root? How's everybody doing? You see how we're kind of going backwards now? Okay, what's the base of number 32? What's the power and the root? Awesome. What's the base of number 33? All of it. The power is 1, the root is 2. How about number 34? And then that's got to be in parentheses, right? To the 1/2, power is a 1, root is a 2. All right, you guys do the rest. You go from there. Yep, all the way. Yep. And then when you're done, you're done. If you want me to take it and it's all finished, I'll take it, and that's it for today. If you don't get it done, you can take it and do it as homework. I'll take it right up here when you're done. Oh, yeah. Yeah, make sure you get the whole thing finished. Did you have the whole thing finished for you?